What's up, everybody? See how the audio is. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Everybody out there? Anybody out there? Hello. All right. I guess it's going all right. Sounds like it is on my end anyway. What's up, y'all? Good morning. Hope everybody's having a good weekend, good Saturday. What's up, Marco? Starting out strong with number 1, huh, Marco? Channel member. Appreciate that. Pons, channel member number 3. And Joe Kasparek, how's it going, man? Neil McKenzie, other Neil, channel member. Ron Crow, channel member. Dana, how's it going, Dana? What's up? Another channel member. Got a bunch of members in the house, man. That's awesome. Everybody's saying good morning, everybody. Eagle Scout EDC, what's up? Louie, good morning, Louie. How's it going, man? The Spyderco aficionado in the house. And Crow's Blade and Woodworks in the house as well. Kenman, well, Mr. Kenman. How goes it? Fred the Lug, what's up, Fred? How's it going, man? Kathleen Smith. Donnie Bless in the house, man. All channel members, I appreciate every one of y'all. Robo Stevio. Oh, I turned up the volume. That's funny. One time I didn't think I was having like any audio coming through. And I was like, man, what is wrong? I was like unplugging stuff, restarting stuff and everything. And then I figured out that my old phone that I watch the streams with while I'm doing them, the volume was all the way down. So that was pretty cool. Let's see here. I was supposed to play a sound effect when I said that.
It ain't got no gas in it.
There we go. All right. Ground Fog, what's up, Ground Fog? Ground Fog's number 1. Leaderboard thing's pretty cool, I guess. Gives you something else to do in the chat. Mo Patty, EDC, how's it going, Mo Patty? Good to see you here. I know, it wasn't even a technical glitch that time. It was just more or less me being a little stupido. Blind Woo. What's up, Blind Woo, channel member? How's it going, buddy? So I got a box in this week from Mr. Eddy. This is going to be one day, whenever I finally get there one day. This will be the 5K, one of the 5K giveaway knives that's in this box. So I'm going to unbox that here in just a few minutes. Check her out. Also on the table, got the new Knives Lander, or not the new one, definitely not the new one, but new to me. All right, Knives Lander 2. I love this little knife. Pretty cool little knife. And of course, the Big Daddy's on the table now in the collection. The Spyderco Military 2 S90V and carbon fiber. Of course, one day I'm sure those scales are going to get changed, but I actually don't mind them, man. It's all carbon fiber instead of just the peel ply stuff. It does look like the same texturing as like the peel ply stuff that comes with like the smock, but that's all through carbon fiber, the whole handle scale. And of course, you got right there, that was the big part of it I was excited about, was the S90V. Get the camera to focus back again there. Probably end up getting some type of exotic scales for that one. Not anytime soon, but that is definitely one I plan on pimping out, as Rob would say. How's life for all? What you carrying? I've been carrying that S90V Military 2 here lately, Mr. Fred. SC Knife Monkey, what's up, man? Anybody get the new Rockwall flipper yet? I'm curious. I've heard good things about it. Looks like it's a little bit bigger, huh, Louie? I have not put my hands on it yet. Ginger Fisher 75, what's up, man? Everybody's saying, hey. Mo Patty's got a Sting? Damn. That's fancy. Herman Sting, that's a good one from what I hear. S90V is for wieners. What's up, Rick? Rick's Knives in the house. Rick's got his knives back this week. And also some of mine in tow. So hopefully Rick's having some fun with those. TKE, the Sage S90V is also full carbon fiber scales. They're not peel ply. Okay, cool. So I guess they do that when they go to S90V, Louis. Do the full carbon fiber. I do like it. Honestly, I like the carbon fiber on the. I think I like the carbon fiber. I guess it's called marble carbon fiber. The carbon fiber that's on the Kapara. It's a lot smoother. This is more like a, I don't know, what would you call that? Textured. It's really grippy. So I mean that it makes sense, right? On a knife called the Military 2, for that carbon fiber to be pretty grippy. There it is. What's up, Brian Dixon? Man, there are tons of mods in here. Yeah, usually I'll make somebody a mod after they've been here a few times, just so they can link their own channel or each other's channel or whatever. I don't think I've ever had to unmod someone. I mean, I'm sure that probably will happen. Give it time. But let's see. Let me see if I can hold that up. Maybe compare the two carbon fibers there. The camera will focus on that. Come on, camera. Where you at, man? There we go. That's like a weave, I guess. Carbon fiber on the Kapara. And then the Military 2 is more like a, I don't know. It feels almost like the peel ply carbon fiber, but it's pretty gritty feeling, I guess, would be the best way I know how to describe it. But it's definitely gives you some traction on there, and that's a definitely a big knife. So I mean, you don't want to lose grip on it. So I guess that makes sense. Today's episode of Pimp My Shank. Let's see. I am missing some chats. Carrying the Bridgeport Bodie. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Fred the Lug loaned me his. I like that little knife. Grippy. I have not watched that yet. I knew he told me yesterday. I think it was yesterday. He told me he was going to put it out. But I have not watched that one yet. Definitely intend to, though. A TKE unboxing from Rick's Knives. What did he do? Did he like drop the Strix and throw it across the room or something? I mean, there's always Robo says unmod this. Uzi and Felas. I'll put you in timeout, Robo, says Dana. Tech 9 with bunny slippers. Wow. All right. What is... There we go. I was making sure the sound effect was working. Mopatty had a lot of fun with that unboxing. Glad you got a laugh out of it as well. I'm definitely going to go check that out as soon as I'll check that out as soon as the live's over with. Rick is giving Fred a run for his money. Yeah, Rick's got a pretty good collection, man. Knight's Edge, he was just laughing when he sees the peanuts. You can tell he was having fun doing it. All right, yeah, I figured the peanuts would be a little extra, you know. Need some Boomhauer sound clips. That sounds good. I have to look into. Might get a Boomhauer sound clip for next weekend.
You boys like Mexico?
The weird thing about the EvMux, even if you upgrade, I think, to like the premium package, EvMux is what I use for streaming. But I think even if you upgrade to the premium package, for whatever reason, you can only put 6 sound clips in there. So gotta kind of pick and choose which ones I put in. Rat 1 Gerber suspension NXT on my nightstand. S&W M&P and a bedside holster. Hell yeah, Neil McKenzie, that's awesome. I'm not in a competition. Hopefully his collection is better and we can all enjoy it. Fred has an impressive collection, man. Fred's kind of like a library for knives, I think. He's pretty cool, man. It's been him and his son have been doing a kind of like a tour around the region, the country, talking to different knife designers and stuff the last couple months. And they've definitely got to do some cool stuff together, collaborations, and I mean everything from going to Blade Show, and definitely got to kind of go for. I think they drove Fred from New Orleans to Tampa and stopped at a couple of knife designers along the way, like Greg Schaub with Sparrow and a few others. Aurora here in New Orleans, or Aurora Knife and Tool. Definitely got to do some cool stuff together. Pretty cool. Anchorman did have some bangers. Kathleen Smith's Too Many Rules. Too many rules. Rules for what? I don't have many rules myself, I don't think. But she's probably talking about something else. Usually when somebody talks about me, rules is not something that pops up. There's Mr. Eddy. Stirring the pot early this morning. You're an inspiration for me. You're all an inspiration for me, says Dana. Appreciate you being a member for 8 months, Mr. Eddy. The box might be empty. I don't know. Mr. Eddy's, he's quite a character, mister. Thank you for being a member for 8 months, Mr. Eddy. Still hasn't figured out how to do the cancel button, so thank God for that. I don't want those 30,000 individual knives. Rules anarchy. There's a cancel button? No, there's not a cancel button. Don't worry about the cancel button. That's not a thing.
Hello, sweetie.
Cole Foster in the house. How you doing, dear? What's up, Tommy? Help with gadgets. Tommy in the house. Man, I meant to put Bluminati's Bluminati and Twisted Sisters thing up. Damn it. Can somebody do that? Any of the mods got Bluminati and Twisted Sis PayPal? I was gonna put it up and pin it to the top of the chat. Robo says you're so whooped. We love Doctor Who. Fred the Lug, yeah, I'm sticking with the level I'm at. I think the most expensive is the HMC, which I'm good with. Dana saying good morning to Tommy. Didn't wake up with a boot in my mouth. That's always good. Most important part of feel in the hand when pinched tight. Index, right? Some knives feel so good there. Maybe that's what I like so much about the compression lock. I love the compression lock. I think maybe not my favorite. I don't know. Definitely one of my favorite locking mechanisms is the compression lock. The short lock's pretty awesome too, though. I do love the short lock. The Transient's a fantastic knife. I love mine. I love that we got to go to Erie and actually work with Jim and make it ours. Oh, nice. Can you put that in the Discord pocket check, Fred? If you got it, I don't know if you got it in hand, but that'd be pretty cool. I was saying good morning to Tommy. I get into the Eddy box here in a second. No cookie for the drive away, so I'll cry alone. But you do get to pass a couple of Buc-ee's, I think, huh, Mr. Eddy? I mean, you're definitely driving through through Texas, and Texas is the home of Buc-ee's, I think. Don't they come from Texas? The largest one is in Mississippi now. That one just opened up about an hour away from New Orleans. Seeing people post about that all week. New Kumu compression lock is fantastic. I think I saw that. Kind of a man. I'll have to pull that one up. I'll pull that one up on the screen here in a minute. The new Kumu that's like the compression lock. And Dana said there are cookies. Robo says cookies. My sugar's low. I love Buc-ee's too. Mr. Eddy actually in one of the knife boxes that he used to send me back before I hit 4K. Mr. Eddy put some Buc-ee's beaver nuggets in there. Those things are delicious. And I put them on the bed because I know Cole likes them, and I was gonna, have them waiting for her when she got home, and then the dogs ate them.
I ain't asking for the world here. I'm just asking for an
Cool.
8-ball and $2 million.
Yeah, it's not cookie season yet. Christmas is cookie season. I think Buc-ee's has some. Doesn't Buc-ee's have some knives? They have like Kershaw's and I don't know. Like I know they've got a few budget knives in there. I think. I mean, hell, they've got everything in there. You can get a generator and a T-shirt at Buc-ee's, I believe. Mike sounds like it's on its last leg. Does it? Maybe I have to mess with the audio here. Mike should be sounding right, man. Haven't done anything different. Maybe it's just my voice. Maybe it's just me that sounds like I'm on my last leg. That's entirely possible. Made a gimp joke and didn't even mean to. Just got my Rainier fast pack yesterday. I'm legit tripping at how light it is. Game changer. The sight of the size match the weight. Don't match the weight. Light as a pencil. Dead serious and low. The Rainier fast pack. What is that? Got a little static. Maybe I can turn down the... What's the static thing? Let's see. Is that better? Does that sound better? Hello? Hello, hello? Is that better? Does that sound better? Yeah, hopefully it does. I turned down the gain, the left side gain. I don't know, maybe that, hopefully that did the trick. I turned the gain up because whenever I do videos, oh, let me turn down my phone volume now so it doesn't echo. I turn down the gain when I do videos, or turn it up a little bit just so it's a little bit louder. Mr. Eddy is that raccoon that comes up every night and is cool enough to take food from your hand. But if you try to pet him, he rips your hand off. The crackling went away. So far, so good. Okay, cool. Hopefully it stays good, man. I mean, it wouldn't be a live stream without a ton of technical difficulties. We can't all be like Tommy with our perfect live streams and our perfect sounding mice. Just kidding. I like Tommy. Tommy does live streams on Tuesday evenings at 8:30 Central, by the way. That's Help with Gadgets. You want to check him out. If anybody's not subscribed, which I think everybody in here probably is. Brian Dixon, what's up, Brian? Until the trap takes us. What's up, man? What you up to today, Mr. Kenman? Ninja. Bloominati Ninja. What's up, buddy? Hope you guys are recovering and repairing and all that good stuff, man. Hopefully doing a little bit better. I mean, it's kind of hard to. I know that's a lot to go through, I'm sure, but hopefully you guys are in a better position than you were a week ago. Chef Rocky, what's up, Chef Rocky? I saw your was that your short at Blade Show, Chef Rocky, with that Midgard's Messer knife, the Valhalla or something. It's like a big ass Midgard's Messer, which I love. I like Midgard's Messer. I mean, hell, if I was a millionaire, I think I'd have all of them. There's some really crazy overbuilt knives for sure, like the Beowulf. That's the only comically overbuilt knife that I own, but definitely a favorite. Pretty cool. Incredibly unuseful for an EDC, but it will cut. Editing videos from Atlanta still. Trying to get caught up. Rainy, crappy weather today makes it easier. Yeah, that does help. At least you don't feel like you're missing some getting out and doing stuff, I guess. But yeah, that was a cool one, Chef Rocky. Brand new American. What's up, BNA? How's it going, man? Kenman saying what's up. Great to see you in Atlanta. To Chef Rocky. Mind of Milton. What's up, Milton? Up early this morning. How's it going, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. Milton posted a short and also I think it was on Instagram too. Was that the TW Price Dawn V2 with the with that. I like how they do the shade. I don't know how to describe. It's like a darker wash or something in the fuller maybe. Like in this area, it's a little darker, which I think is pretty cool. But y'all go check Milton out. Got some pretty cool knives. All right, I think we're about to get into the Eddy box here and get some of these off the table. And I will put them, my handy dandy Help with Gadgets knife holder here that Tommy was nice enough to send me for some in exchange for some cookies that Cole labored over. All right, got the Kapara Military 2, Paramilitary 2, and the Para 3. I think it's Todd. That's your son-in-law, isn't it, Tommy? He does 3D printing. That's some pretty cool work. What did I just drop? Oh, that was the driver. Anybody ever have the NAS moon scales? I think Mr. Eddy's got those for the lander. BRB had to do something. All right, Mr. Eddy. Mr. Eddy's leaving during his unboxing. Uh-oh. That's not good. Son-in-law makes the knife stands. I know all the people are okay, but now for a very important question, are your knives okay? Still have to add the military to my collection. I think we got the 15V one out right now too, Rick. Yeah, I don't know. There's some other people saying that there's static as well. Hopefully it's not too bad. I don't know how to remedy that. I can turn the gain down a little more. It seems like whenever gain's up, the static it gets worse. Hmm. Is that better right there? You guys still hear me? I know if I turn the gain down like all the way, then you can't hear me. New microphone. No, same microphone I've been using. I don't know what's up with the static situation. And believe it or not, I do have everything plugged in too this time. I wonder what that could be. All right, turn the gain down more. Let me know if that's any better. Maybe not. I'm using a USB-C to USB-C, so maybe that's doing something with it. I don't know. Get my stuff printed in Shapeways. Static is bearable, just like this live. It's almost like a crappy cable that randomly gets bumped. Well, let's see here. What can I use to switch that out? All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to see if this helps. Let's see if this helps. Maybe it's a cable. Maybe you guys can help me trouble. All right. Any better? Any better? Anybody? Y'all out there again? Sounds good. All right. The audio's back, all right? But is it any better? Any less scratchier? I don't know what's up with that. I swapped to a USB-C to USB-C cable. Maybe that was it. So now I'm back on the like the big USB USB-A or whatever you call it is hooked to the computer, and hooked to the microphone side of things is the USB-C. So hopefully that's better. I don't know. As long as you can hear me at this point, I don't even care about the static, because it made the video and stuff go off there for a second. So who knows? No, I am not a tech person. Ask anybody in here. Ask Milton. He'll tell you. What the hell is that god awful sound? Not a tech person. He shook his computer. Yeah, I am not a tech person. I don't know. Does that sound better? Yeah, no. Oh, it's Neil's voice. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate that. When you go live again, I'm definitely going to make a point to be there. Actually, Ron, didn't you have a live last week where your audio? I was on Ron's live last week. I think it was last week. Was it last Saturday? Maybe not. Sometime recently. And had like a 30-minute. He was typing in the chat because it was the audio wasn't on. Technical difficulties, always fun, huh, Ron? I mean, I was enjoying it at first, and then I was like, huh, this son of a bitch ain't saying nothing. Thinking you just might have fixed it, old boy. I hope so, Robo. Jeez. There may have been some technical difficulties, but we don't want to trigger Ron. Yeah. Yeah, I get it, definitely. All right. So, Mr. Eddy Knives unboxing. Let me go get where is the other one at? There it is. It was the three of them during Blade Show, and Ron's sound didn't work. We could only hear Adventure 50. Okay. I killed my sound when I tried to fix Justin's. Yeah. Yeah, usually messing with the sound at any point while you're live is a guaranteed recipe for disaster for the next however many minutes. Meanwhile, you're scrambling trying to figure out what's going on and how to fix it. Everybody in the chat's like, no audio, audio sucks. And then you'll have randomly somebody be like, this is the best live ever, no sound. All right, use the official channel unboxing knife here to unbox the knife with, as it were. Risky business. That was definitely on Rick's channel, Fred. Definitely on Rick's channel for sure. All right. Put that one out there. Pons, member for 10 months. Damn, Pons, you made it, huh? Got plenty of tin cans and string. We can fix it. Thanks for being a member for 10 months, man. Really appreciate you, Pons. Thank you, sir. The channel memberships definitely help out, man. And I'm doing, whenever it happens, doing a 5K giveaway. So I'll definitely need some help with shipping and stuff like that. And that's what the channel memberships are for. Plus, also doing a members. I still got to do the members giveaway. That might be next week. Might actually be next week on that. Still got to do the June members knife giveaway. Here's a GoFundMe. Legion Steel Knives donated 2 Ask Gear to the raffle. Every $20 a chance to win. There you go. Hell yeah. All right. Let's see. Let me pin it. If I can pin it. Yeah. There we go. All right. Y'all go, if you can give anything to help out Blue and Twisted Sis, that's the GoFundMe. And also the, I was putting up the PayPal because I figure you get, you would get more directly out of that, Blue. Out of the PayPal than the GoFundMe. But I'm sure GoFundMe is, what is this? Chem Light, Tactical Light. Remove from foil wrapper, bend, snap, and shake. All right. So made in the USA. So that's from the place Mr. Eddy used to work at, right there, the Army. What? Look at that. That's pretty cool. That was like a, what is that? It looks like almost like a stamp. Pretty neat. It's like a little 3D printed stencil. Mr. Eddy Knives logo. Pretty cool. Put that right there. And there's also there's Blue's PayPal. Hanging in there. Community's been a true blessing. That's awesome, man. I have been posting it up and mentioning it and putting it up everywhere that I possibly can. And will continue to do so, Bluminati, but I'm glad that, it's the community, not me, not me. I'm a little fish, right? But the community as a whole, seem, hopefully between everybody getting the awareness out there and everything, everybody will help. Put my PayPal unemployed at the at the moment. There's a difference between unemployed and retired, though, right? I think being retired means that you're unemployed, but you passed the employment test for many years. All right, so this is going to be one of the giveaway knives for the 5K giveaway. Pretty cool knife. Pretty cool handle anyway. Haven't checked the knife out yet. Nice sheath. And this is the Mr. Eddy Knives TKE. Wow. Got a nice sharpening choil on that one. I'll get a close up here if I can. Get the camera to focus in on it, maybe one day. Quit looking at the background, dude. There we go. Pretty nice knife, man. Mr. Eddy makes these by hand and does a pretty fantastic job, I think. Got his logo there. Of course, MEK, Mr. Eddy Knives. A little bit of a different shape with that one, huh? I like the handle. I'm digging the handle on that one. And that's the other TKE. I don't know. Which one do you guys like better? Fred saying he never got any cookies. Still got Mr. Eddy's logo on that one. It's just a little more faint. And I like how he does it. You know, it's kind of faint, not really like billboardy. Pretty cool how he does his logo. Nice sharpening tool. You can definitely get a few sharpenings out of that one for sure. Mr. Eddy Knives right there. Nice kind of double kind of swoop down, like almost reminiscent of like a Maverick or something. Pretty cool how he does that. It's definitely different than a Maverick, but I like that the grind. How it goes, kind of swedges down to that thin edge there. Pretty cool knife, man. I'd have to say. B&A likes the black one better. I'm gonna put a. How do I put a poll up in my live? I will put. Well, I tell you what I can do. Yeah, it is. It is really comfortable. I think it feels like it's a little shorter maybe than the other one with the handle. Or am I wrong? No, I'm wrong. It's about the same as the other one. They both have that kind of pistol end right there, butt end of the handle. Kind of helps lock in your grip a little bit. I don't know, man. I really like both of them. Not sure which one I like better. Both pretty nice. Miss Foster Knight. Cole Foster, I know you're the real brains of the operation. Did you fix the technical issues?
It ain't got no gas in it.
Was a feedback issue there? I just swapped the cables out. That's all I did. All right, so what do you guys think? Green for the giveaway. The green one, green handle one, green and was that kind of like green and like a brown, or black and like the black and red one? I mean, I like both of them. I might actually put. I'll let the members pick. I'll put a. I'll do like a members poll on my community tab this sometime before the giveaway, and I'll let the members pick. Do a poll between the members and let them pick which one is going to be in the giveaway. So just Foster. You're yelling at him too much. Yeah, I think I think I dig the green handle one myself. I like both of them. They both have some different little bit of uniqueness about them, but this one's pretty cool. I think. Personally, I would pick this one, so I'm gonna keep the one that I'm not giving away. Personally, I would pick this one, me. But seems like everybody, for the most part, likes the green handle one better. B&A says he likes the black handle one better. I don't collect fixies, but if I did, it would be a Mr. Eddy knife. He's got some pretty cool ones, man, that's for sure. That whaler seemed to be really popular. Matter of fact, we can move over to Instagram and check them out. make some more when I can escape the state. Got an SPK fixie? Awesome. Let's see here. Mr. Eddy Knives. And we'll go to share the screen. All right. And if you're interested in getting one, it does have, I don't know, you might have some. Do you have any like in stock, Mr. Eddy, that you made already that are for sale? Or they're probably all sold out, I imagine. But he's in the process of moving right now. So I think, 2 weeks he's going to be moving to Arizona. And I don't know if he's going to move in and day one, whenever he opens the door, start making knives. But I'm sure it'll be a lot more likely to be able to get one at that point. Let me make sure I'm showing that. Second of all, there we go. There we go. All right. Might have some laying around. Well, in a box. Yeah, a lot of Eddy's stuff's in a box right now. What's up, Knife Nut? Knife Nut 69 in the house. How are you beautiful people? And TKE. Knife Nut 69 in the house. Appreciate you being a channel member, buddy. I was telling everybody a second ago, we're gonna next week we'll shoot for the June channel members giveaway. I'll have to wait at least 2 weeks. I have to wait. Oh, 2 weeks. You mean 2 weeks? I have to wait at least 2 weeks to get his stuff. So, gonna be a pause in the knife machine there, knife making machine, Mr. Eddy. But like he said, he might have a couple laying around if you want. Anybody interested wants to DM him. But that's gonna be one of the giveaway knives. I think that's it right there. I think that's the same one I've got, right? Looks like it. Not sure. Arizona's an escape, 8:24 a.m. and already 90-degree heat. It's probably close to that here right now, I think. It's 85 here. 85 degrees at 10:26 in the morning in New Orleans. And humid. I'm sure the humidity factor in Arizona is a good bit different than New Orleans, because it is humid here for sure. Fred the Log, I have two. One of the husband put speed holes in it, so I can't sell that one. Mine is Gen 4, which I won't sell. What's up, B Shady? Man, 49 up there with Rick, I think Minnesota, huh? Rick's in Minnesota. I think it's supposed to get up to 100 here, Kathleen, but you throw in the heat index, it don't help. They say like I've never been to Arizona, but they say like the lack of humidity is can be dangerous because you're like hotter and you are more dehydrated maybe than you think you are. I don't know. One day I'll have a Lamia on the list, one of the 3 on the list for this year. That's another design that he made. Mr. Eddy Knives Companion. Definitely a user. 59 and raining here. Or where are you at, Dana? Gonna go to Boston. Oh, Dana's in Boston. That's right. Gonna make a knife with DCB knives. Bluetooth. What's up, Bluetooth? Another channel member in the house, man. I appreciate you. We'll take a transient over a Lamia. Can find some transients for the same price now. Cicero says good morning. Lurkin Voss working. Appreciate you being a channel member there, Cicero. Thank you, sir. And that is a pretty good looking knife. There's the I put that up when he sent me the first TKE. And he definitely makes all kinds of shapes and sizes and designs. Pretty neat. That's the extra small milt. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, dear.
Hello, sweetie.
Gotta sort out some finances first. Got too many book orders. Been selling some of my nicer knives to get some funds to cover the new upcoming builds. Yeah, I need to put some more up for sale myself, Fred. Definitely do. Mo Patty says cute. Thanks for the reminder. That's the Stinger. That one's pretty neat looking. I like the handles on that one. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hit the like button on that. The Milt XL. Mr. 89's Penitentiary. That one's pretty neat. That little shank. The Warrior. It's got a lot of pretty cool designs for sure. Haven't put any under $700 knives on the Discord. Not sure if it is the correct audience. Yeah, you never know, Fred. I'll definitely see a lot of people, and the pocket checks, at least in the Discord pocket checks, post some over $700 knives for sure. Probably not as more premium of a buying block as like Metal Complex or some of Rob's, I would think. But there's definitely a lot of people in the Discord that post pocket checks of knives over 700. His knees might be a little litigious about using the criminal references, knife names. Yeah, the Whaler is pretty cool one. Let's see. So, if I can make that. There we go. All right. Have a talent coming in that I need to sell since I picked up a special one at Blade Show. All right, this one he's still not done with it yet, which Donnie's saying it'll be done sometime in the upcoming week with first my first custom knife, which will be the Blessed Knives Predator, which I'm pretty excited about. He sent me a video yesterday, I think it was yesterday or the day before, of it's getting there. It's pretty close. But here is that. I wish I could do. I don't know why I can't put the whole thing up there. For some reason, it won't put the whole thing on the screen on the PC. I dig it. I think it's looking pretty good. Pretty excited about that one. Sever 7 was looking for one. A Talon? Yeah, he's still got to finish the grind on the blade. Got some, got to finish it, do the finish on it and everything, and all that good stuff. But it's looking good, man. I'm pretty excited about that one. Get to show it off for sure. That's the Warrior. That one is the standard, MEK standard. Mr. Eddy Knives standard on that one. You like it, Knife Nut? Awesome. I'm digging it. The shovel. The Kruger. 80 CRV2 steel with my Carta and G10 scales. Mr. A definitely has some skills. That was man, that was a couple months ago. That one called that one the Forward Observer. I thought it would be a cool name for that one. I got that one right here. Some skills, not many. Finished knives. That was when I think this was right after he finished a batch a couple months back. They might all be gone. Damn, 3 free knives at Blade Show. Sever 7. That is some luck. He is, Fred. I don't get free knives. Well, you are a channel member, Mr. Eddy, so there is a possibility next week. And if you go to Mr. Eddy Knives, the Instagram page for the knives, there's a lot of them that he'll show, you know, as he's making them and stuff like that. It's pretty neat. Courtney, you better have not too many useful skills. It's crazy. It's 20 minutes for me. Just look where he puts his thumb. No blade discipline. Fred's never won a knife on a live stream. I won a couple. Let's see. I won an unprofessional dad. Who else? Blue Illuminati Ninja was actually the first knife giveaway I ever won. When Illuminati did his 500 subscriber giveaway. That was that little Leatherman that I won from him. That's a pretty cool one. That was the channel unboxing knife for quite a while. I won Rob's members giveaway too, come to think of it. I think that was the Devo Nip Light or something. I think Meredith, MPG, got one of those as well. That's a pretty cool sheath on that one. What's up, Jim Cox? Yeah, I got sidetracked, man. My bad. Of course, this morning it's been very possible that the mic wasn't working, so did we lose him? Don't really enter giveaways anymore. If I do, it's usually for somebody else. Yeah. You can almost hear him thinking. What's up, Clint Crosby? Hello, Blue TKE. Definitely digging the finish on that one. Pretty cool. That would be an awesome Skinner knife, I think. Did I pull up? Let me see. Where is the Discord pocket check? It's like the computer's been about the same as me this morning. Slow and audio's audio issues. Definitely dig the handles on that one. Mr. Eddy Knives America. Trying to load up the Discord pocket check here. Knife Nut 69 at the run of the store, post office, car wash. Should be back before the live's over. Maybe. You might be. Depends on how quick you run. All right, Discord pocket check. If any of the mods wants to post the link for the Discord pocket check, put that up. We finished with, well, I think last week, yeah. Last week we finished with Mr. Eddy's green anode Curtis. It looks like Pons has got a, what is that one? That's a Tenable? No, I don't think that's a Tenable. And neat little O-light flashlight. Pons has always got a pretty cool color scheme going on. Alright, going down, starting the week out strong, it looks like, with the wingspan. New breed DDC wingspan. I like the 12 carbon fiber on that one, pretty nice. I handled the prototype, never got to, I never got the final version, but that prototype of that one was really, really sick. That was a good knife. There's, appreciate that, Tommy. That's a link for the Discord pocket check. If anybody wants to go there and put a picture up of what you're carrying today. I wonder if, let's try this out. A little bit of audio background. But yeah, that wingspan is really nice. Good knife. So that's the Pons on the 8th. Here's the Pons again. What is that one? They say what it was. Whoop. Let's go back to dead air. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Pond's got a nice background there. There is a statue version of me trying to figure out my audio problems. Pretty cool ponds. I don't know how you got your hands on that. All right, let's go down. We got Milton. That's the one I was talking about earlier. That's the Dawn. TW price Dawn V2. Bluetooth, gotta go. See you later, Bluetooth. Appreciate you dropping by. And I like how they did that kind of darker wash or whatever it is in that fuller. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Damn, up to 45 folks up in here. Not even doing a giveaway, man. What are you guys doing hanging out in here? Appreciate that, man. Nick Treviglini shows up as a JPEG. Let's see if we can go to that. It'll load. Hit the thumbs up, y'all. Appreciate that, Fred. Yeah, definitely hit the thumbs up. It helps out the algorithms. Gets the channel out there more, from what I've heard anyway. All right, so that is Nick Treviglini, right? The bottom that's the Custom Knife Factory Evo 4, I believe. Not sure what the top one is. I was wanting to say the Stout, but that's not the Stout. What's up, Bama fam? Welcome in. Pretty cool looking. And down with the ponds on the 10th. Still not sure which one that one is, man. Does anybody know which one that is? Ponds, you still in here? What's up, Nizer Live? How's it going, man? Fred, is that the art form or no? That's not an art form? Yeah, okay. Art form theory. All right. It's like you're digging that one, huh, Pods? You haven't, was that other one a different version of it? Yeah. That one up there, that's a art form too, right? But, it's like a harpoon notch and a front flipper on that one. Pretty cool. Nick Treviglini. That's the High Grain Designs DeVille and the Bestex Sin, I believe. Oh, that's the Kizer Faweed. Kizer Faweed. That's what that one is. All right, thanks, Pons. Pretty cool background on that one. I've always thought that the Sin looks pretty interesting. Just kind of like a double ramp going down that cleavery shape. Hinder collector. Let's see, that's Brant. And what does Brant got? That's the Bowie. It's a Bowie XM18, right? Right. A little lever action, 22 action going on there. Man, it's good to see you guys today. What's up, Mr. Bo? Skywarp. What's up, Jesse? Going down here. That was Hinder Collector 41. That's Brant. Brant's been doing more live streams lately too. He'll do some random live streams. That's the Ponds. Oh, that's a slicey one, man. K390 Andella, Warncliffe. Very nice. Very, very nice. K390 is pretty edgerton. It's not quite as corrosive as 15V. Forms kind of like a nice little patina though. Whereas 15V just tends to rust. I think his original name was Skywarp. Brant's, I mean. And I think that's a dragonfly. Is that a dragonfly? And an Olight. And I am still, I don't know how it happened. Hans gave me a little Olight flashlight that was like the perfect, it was like the perfect flashlight for like whenever I do videos, like review videos and stuff, to you know, like show the inside of a knife, like the liners and whatnot. And I do not know where the hell that thing's at. I moved into the office here, and since I moved, I have yet to find that thing. But that was a pretty cool little flashlight. Not the same one as that though. That one looks, that's the Seeker 4, I think. Pond should be an Olight rep. Dragonfly and super blue jacketed. That's pretty neat. To dig out another one. I need to find the one you sent me, Ponds. Quit losing stuff that people give me. Take care, Mo Patty. Oh, we're gonna start cleaning. All right, see you later, Mo Patty. Appreciate you dropping in and hanging out with us. Always fun. Slightly canted EDC. Cool knives. I like blue. Me too. Blue's probably, yeah, blue is my favorite color. I wonder if do the scales come like that, Ponds? With that kind of, I don't know, was that like a weathered look to it, or is that like something that you put on there? Dana's kind of fond of purple. I like purple myself. I'm an LSU fan, so purple always, can't go wrong with purple. And Fred the Lug all the way up to today on this one. Getting close to the end of the Discord pocket check. As a matter of fact, make sure you guys, if you haven't, if you want me to pull it up, post a picture of what you're carrying in the Discord pocket check. I will show it here in a second. This is a transient 3.2 that we made with Jim. Pattern is hyper radial. And we added speed holes inside the pokey of the hyper radial pattern. We milled it, then blackened it, then remilled it. Damn, that's nice. Yeah, it's Zome died. Zome died. I like the new arcade light, the portable ones that come in cool colors. I like the arcade. It's a pretty good one with that chart lock. Not really digging the AUS 10 or AUS 8 or AUS 10, whatever steel it is they are using for that. But I mean, it does make it more affordable. I believe Zome's glow in the dark as well. Is it Zome or Zome? Zome? Dana says I'm getting some knives for Father's Day, so I'll have a new pocket check soon. Awesome. Father's Day is coming up tomorrow. That is very nice, Fred. Tends to blur when I zoom in, but that milling pattern is really nice. Remember when they were pushing the Zomes, the Zome series? Sweet Mother Mercy. Yeah, that one's pretty tight. I like that one. I like that one. Transient 3.2 we made with Jim. Pretty cool, Fred. I was gonna say that while everything I have gets carried and used to some degree, the Poachy is the only real display queen novelty piece in my collection. But alas, I found the perfect case for it. Open a new bag of dog food. That is the Spyderco Poachy S45. Blue Buffalo in the house as well. Sweet Mother Mercy. All right, and that's the ponds with the Poachy. Ooh, what's Fred got here? GTC reduced Enigma 3WO. Gustavo made this at our direction. He initially did not want to try to make it too technically challenging. We pushed a bit, finally got him to agree. Won most innovative custom knife at Blade Show Atlanta 2025. That's awesome, man. Let's see. Let's take a look at that one. That is nice. What is that, like a micarta or something on the inlays? Man, you definitely spent some time on that grind on that one for sure. Three dots. What did he do with the, is that like micro milling or something on the front? Beautiful knife. What's up, Nick Martino? Happy Father's Day to all you dads, dog dads, single dads doing all the jobs. I see you, my kings. Appreciate that. Slightly cantered. It's a cool name. TKE name. What's up, Nick? Nick Martino in the house. Oh, Fred's got a video of it too here. Wonder if that'll. We get that to play without being blurry. It's kind of glitchy. Dang it. The video's glitching up here. Ooh, Tommy's got the ire. Checking out the carries, yeah. That is a nice one, man. Tommy had that on his live Tuesday. That was one of his Blade Show knives that he got. A one-track mine ire. Beautiful knife. It's very different, but somehow reminiscent of the Strix. Maybe that's why I like it so much. Still digging that one, Tommy? And when you get tired of it, you can send it my way. And let's see, what I should know what this one is, but I don't. Oh, that's one of those Jason Clark knives, huh, Tommy? Crazy good looking grind on that blade. I like the stone wash. Really nice pivot. Cool design on the pivot that he used there. Super comfortable looking micarta handles. Looks like an awesome knife. That one's a keeper. What's up, Vandersux? Greg Vanderlip in the house. Clark Custom's good too. I have definitely seen a bunch that Tommy had and Carver made. Yeah, I think Tommy and Eddy maybe had some. I'm pretty sure Eddy's got some. But yeah, they make some pretty clean looking knives too. Mo Patty. Oh, that's the Sting Mo Patty was talking about. Yeah, they are on a different level. Cool. Up there with Hypercut. What's up, Henry G? And there is all blacked out DLC Sting. That's a beautiful knife as well. Polish Custom Knives, Herman Sting. Well, just clamped down my first batch of micarta. think this isn't the sting. The sting's like the smaller. The sting's smaller than the dragonfly, I believe, right? I think the dragonfly is like Herman's Herman's largest one, if I'm not mistaken. Had to step way back now. What a miss. Not too much. It's still going through the Discord pocket check. So we showed off Tommy's ire. The one track mile ire. Can't stay while I just walked out. Regular one, drive, Boston, fellow regular workers, and then around she cuss wife. Yeah. All right, Greg. Definitely go take care of that for sure. Are you making the micarta SC Knife Monkey or making things from it? Full dress Herman is my grill. Yeah. Nick Martino says, I bought 2 knives from Knife Hub. First time ever buying from them. You guys ever deal with knifehub.com? They sent me some stickers. I think it's Sarah. Is it Sarah over there with Knife Hub? She sent me some stickers. And I gave a few of them away. I'd sent her home that attitude. They sent wife home instead, so she quit. Just made my micarta last week too. Made it too thick, so it delaminated in the middle. It sounds like my micarta is a pain in the ass to work with, to me, from what everybody, namely Mr. Eddy, but from what I've heard, my micarta is a kind of a pain in the ass to do work with. Never watched any full micarta creation vids or anything, but is there a way to put some vacuum on it while pressing? Would that prevent voids? Had 2 Blade Show exclusive Protects. Had to get both of them. That's awesome. Fred, I hope it runs out good. It's only 6 layers. I've ordered from Knife Hub, only good experiences with them. Yeah, I haven't ordered anything from Knife Hub yet, but they're kind of a smaller dealer, I believe, but which is good. You know, it's good to support like smaller businesses. I think. I don't think they're like super small or anything, but I think they're a smaller dealer than like BladeHQ or Knife Center or DLT. Lone Star is another one. He doesn't have like massive stocks of knives, but if I was gonna buy one anyway, I would be more likely to buy from Knife Hub or Lone Star Knife Supply, because they just seem like pretty good people. I know the Lone Star guy still has his he still works like his regular job and everything, so he's not he's been putting a lot of work into it, trying to get the business going and stuff. Jim Cox, yes, we made it in a vacuum, and then pressure, then vacuum, then pressure, but it was too thick, so eventually it delaminated, so we will try again. Sorry to hear that, Greg. All right, breakfast with the missus was bomb. Now time to chill with y'all for a bit. Appreciate that, B Shady. Yeah, I have no idea what goes into making micarta, but it sounds like it can be a total nightmare from what you guys are telling me. I think, oh no, B Shady just said he's gonna hang out for a little bit, I think. Jim Cox, what you got here, Jim? Let's see. Got the Olight Art Fields, something or rather, Ultra maybe? With his YouTube on there, Jim, at Jim_Cox. Man, what is that one? Is that the Bodie? I think that's the Bodie, right? And then a little pry bar and a utility blade folder. The Ultra, okay. Vosteed LL, man. That's a cool little knife. I think, aren't those OEM by Bestech? And B&A. B&A's doing some heavy duty stuff today. As Fisker's axe, East Wing sledge hatchet going on there. Some choppers, some gloves. Kubi, okay, Vosteed OEM's Kubi. And Fred loaned me his for to do some videos with. Pretty cool knife. Yeah, it's the Vosteed's smaller than what I typically like to carry as well. I still like it. It's one of the more rare, like medium-sized knives that I enjoy carrying just as much as like a full size. And looks like this is the last one here, Dr. Drew Dude. That bronze anno pivot on that Curtis F3. And I don't know what the one under it is. But have a neat little color scheme he's got going on there. There's the Ass Gear raffle. Illuminati putting up. Got to run. Thanks for the love and support. Don't forget the raffle for the Ass Gears from Legion Steel in the auction for the Aries EDC Tonto Thorn tomorrow from Aries. And that's Blues PayPal there. They got hit pretty hard by a tornado. I'm going to put that up for a minute. I'm going to pin that. They got Illuminati and Twisted Sis got knocked down pretty good by a tornado. Destroyed the pump shed, messed all kinds of stuff up with the house. So definitely anything anybody can do to help. If you want to give, I had the GoFundMe up there, and that is Blues PayPal there. If anybody can help out, donate anything. Love you, Blue. Gave what I could. And I think that's it for the Discord pocket check. Let's see. Let me try to find. I was gonna look up, like Nick was talking about Carver earlier. They do have some pretty impressive stuff. We appreciate you, Blue. All right, there's Carver Made Go. Maker of things, Westinghouse connoisseur, supporter of USA Made. I'm making them at night. Beautiful knife. I think they just posted that one up yesterday. I love that very cool radial pattern in that one. That one just leaked. That looks neat, like all the way around to me. It definitely makes some pretty neat stuff. Nick says getting my blesses first, then Carver. I should have my bless next week or the week after. Should be getting my Blessed Knives Predator. Very, very excited. It's definitely going to be the knife highlight of the year for me, for sure. Donnie's coming along pretty good with it. Man, that is crazy. Also wanted a Sonora too. I like the Mr. Eddy loaned me his Sonora, and the machine wise Sonora, and that's a pretty impressive knife. But as the Mojave, I have not got a chance to handle the Mojave. But the Mojaves looks like I would like the Mojave even more than the Sonora, but I don't know. I have not got to handle one yet. And Mr. Eddy, what was it, like maybe a year ago or so, Mr. Eddy loaned me a Sonora, machine-wise Sonora. I think it was number 15. And pretty impressive knife for sure. Yeah, definitely hypercut too. If you get a Mojave, you have to get a Sonora too, or at least I do. Yeah, their first folder. What is that? Is that damage steel? Beautiful knife.
Wow, it's very nice.
The S90V Military 2. Probably the most recent ones I've gotten are the S90V Military 2. What else? The NAFs, the Lander 2, which is an impressive little knife. I like that one. Really dig that one. And my only Italian Spyderco, the Spymato. Surprisingly good knife. Alright, let's see. That one is wicked looking. Rick's Knives. Alright, Rick, see you later, man. Appreciate you hanging out this morning with us. Go do some videos on the strix and the misdemeanor. I think Rick likes the ting on the misdemeanor from the video that I saw. And I need to check out that unboxing video. I'll do that after I get off the live here in a little bit. I like most of the specs of those. Definitely dig the blade shape. What's up, Ken Faulkner? Hopefully you got your package. I sent last week too. Been lurking on a lazy Saturday morning. Thought I would say hi. That Carver's got some crazy looking stuff, man. I don't know which one I like the most. I would say probably the third from the top. Love to try Mojave, missed them at Blade Show. Damn, still haven't made it yet, so it's coming Monday. think I put you some stickers in there too, Ken. If I remember right, hopefully I did. Let's see. Beautiful blade on that one. I'm the biggest fan of jade or whatever color that is, but that one there is pretty nice looking. I think I like the one with just studs the most. Pick up the Strix, DKE. I've already got a Strix. I'm definitely in no position to be doing doubles right now for sure. I would have for sure if I had the disposable income, but the new ones look pretty sick. Rick's Knives actually has my Strix right now. I think the pre-order isn't the pre-order closed. Didn't it close yesterday for the Strix? And from what people were telling me, they I think they won't be delivered till maybe December. Did you get a Purvis Primordial MK4? I don't know what that is. Let's see, Sparrow. The only reason I got Strix and missed out on the first two drops, I definitely did. But I think most of y'all have seen my Strix, but mine is like the one in the micarta with the micarta inlay and the satin. That's the one I've got. Which one did you pre-order, Nick? And pre-order ended yesterday, yeah. To me, I think the biggest change was the one that I have. Mine's an M390, and they went with S90V. Yeah, the S90 micro mill plane, yeah. Yeah, I would definitely prefer the M39 or the S90V over the M390. But I'm just glad that I got one. Actually, Rick's got it right now. I may never see that thing again. They offer the two blade steels. I'm not really the biggest fan of Damascus. I like the way it looks, but I've never had the best experience with the edge retention on Damascus myself. I know that it can be good, you know. I'm not saying all Damascus is terrible or anything, but my personal experience with Damascus, I've never had a good experience with Damascus as far as edge retention goes. That's their new model, that they debuted at Blade Show, the Shrike. Yeah, I've never been Skelly. Big fan of the skeletonized ones. So you got the plain Jane one, Nick. I think that one looks good. What's up, Caleb? 1776. Not because I'm cheap. What do y'all think about the Shrike? I think it looks pretty cool. I don't think I've handled a Sparrow design that I did not like. I like the fin rear, the fin rear, the Strix. What else is? Let's see. What else is Sparrow design that I've handled? I can't. Maybe that's it. Let's see. Looks like we got one more. Kevin Smith and Knives. Discord pocket check. Like he's rocking the Atom, huh? With the lizard skin titanium TRM Atom. Baba Yaga. A few more concept models. The Baba Yaga and one more. Yeah, the Baba Yaga looks pretty neat too. Yeah, the Odd 21's a pretty neat one. I got to handle that one before I sent it to, shoot, who did I send the Odd 21 to? Durbin. Sent it to Ed Durbin. Durbin's got the Odd 21 now. He owns it. An Orlock concept, if you can hear me. Odd 21 is Jeff Blovelt. Yeah, the Orlock is pretty good. I like the Orlock. Carco actually let me handle the prototype. Did a video on that one. Pretty good. Imagine if that was the prototype that I handled on the... I mean, to me, the prototype was awesome, you know? So, imagine the full final production version would be pretty cool. Tough Knives. So that was Mr. Kevin Smith and Knives, rocking the TRM today. Let's see if I can find some military 2 scales. Applied Weapons Tech. Applied Weapons Tech does some really good ones for a great price too. If you want to, all American made scales that are, from what I've experienced, I think I've gotten 3. I got 3 knives with Applied Weapons Tech scales, and they really, like, they changed the game of the knife. It's harder to find scales for the military 2. Like, they're out there, but they're a little harder to find than like the paramilitary 2 or the para 3. This is Applied Weapons Tech. I don't know. I've got the Mannix. My Native 5 Salt has these scales. My Mannix 2 and Spy 27 has these scales. I kind of like that brick red they got. I don't think that looks bad. Yeah, rock scale does have some good ones. Met Boss and Rips. Definitely want to keep it USA made for the military too, for sure. Got RGT scales for my MSI. Those things are as hollowed out as you can make them, very light for titanium. I don't think I've ever got any I don't have any knives with RGT scales. But for the price, man, the aluminum ones that the Applied Weapons Tech puts out, I think those are pretty damn good. Hey Fred, put the sparrows up on Discord. Oh, nice. Ceramic tritium titanium ball cage with new ceramic ball bearing spring and pin for my Manix 2. Nice. I've never had a problem with Applied Weapons Tech. Like, their scales are awesome, I think. I mean, like, you know, in the neighborhood, generally around $80 or so for them, and yeah, if you go titanium through somebody else, you're probably going to be paying 120, probably be, you know, maybe even double the price. Let's see, put it in the Discord. Oh, nice. I'll show that on the screen. It's red sparrows that he's got. Very nice. Man, quite the collection there, Mr. Fred. Sharp dress knives? I don't know. We can look. I think they are, but I'm not sure. I thought DNA Lasering was too, but they're not. They're made in China, which is kind of a bummer to me because I got those on my Yojimbo and realized after that they were not American made. Sharp dress knives are American per the website. Applied Weapons Tech. Applied Weapons Tech seconds. Aluminum for Deca. Can't find the flaw and they're great. Nice. Yeah, they got some pretty good ones. I think I've got two of my Spydercos have Applied Weapons Tech. Yeah, the OG scales. The OG scales are nice. I got a set of OG scales on my MSI, and I love them. But there is there's definitely a wait period for those. I think it took like maybe 2.5 months for me to get them. 2 months, 2 to 3 months. I like those better than the Carver. Yeah, those are all really nice. What's the middle knife? I don't know. What is the middle knife, Fred? I mean, the top one's the Strix. I'm not sure about the bottom two. Those are all custom, Greg Scheib custom knives, Sparrow custom knives. Fenrir? No, I don't think. Oh, they're Shrikes. Okay. Maybe that's why I was having problems. That's the new production one that he's putting out. Right, I think the Shrikes can be a production, right? But that's a custom variant of that. Middle one is a Shrike number 4, and the bottom one is unnumbered recurve attempt 1. Yeah, that middle one is gorgeous. I like it. Oh, strikes are only custom. Okay. I think I like the I don't know. It's hard to pick. I like the inlays on the one in the middle, and I like the blade shape on the one in the middle probably better. But I do like that. I love a good stonewash look, and that little sparrow emblem looks pretty sick with the stonewash on it. Pretty damn cool, man. Alright, back to the hunt. A rock scale. It's kind of like a plain Jane look on that one. Rock scale does some other ones too for the military too. They do a back spacer. Dark wash scales, hexy scales. See, I always thought those looked pretty cool. I think Rob's got a couple of the knives in that, the hexy scales. Oh, nice. Ordered a factory tied Demco yesterday. What'd you get? The 80-20? Those 80-20s have been more available. Oh, nice. Smart. Shark's foot with smooth tie. Hell yeah, Jim. I've never handled the 80-20 in a shark's foot. I used to own the 20.5 with a shark's foot, but I'm sure that full size American made 80-20 would be pretty sick with the shark's foot on it. I think those are gorgeous. I mean, I'd have to get the hardware with them. I don't think the hardware comes with them, but I would like it to match up. Looks like they did like a, I don't think those are blacked out. I think it looks almost like they did kind of like a bronzish, or those might be the blacked out ones. Yeah. Handle the Demco XL. It is really big. I don't know, man. I might be going rock scale. Critter scales. What's up, DVD? Running behind. All right. Can't tag everyone, but much love to my EDC familia. DVD going live in what, 18 minutes, I think? Yeah. DVD will be live in like 18 minutes. I do. I got to handle Rick's Gringo. His Gringo's got the honeydew texturing, milling in the handle. That it feels nice. Love you, Dale. You can do a better impression than that. What it do, homie? 1 year anniversary and 2K YouTube subscribers live stream today. Go outside, get in your car, rev it up to 90 miles an hour, and run over that like button. DVDs lives are always fun. 1 year anniversary and 2K subscribers. That's pretty cool. 2,000 subscribers in a year ain't bad at all, DVD. That's moving along there, buddy. Moving along. Ron effing Dobbins. Mother effing Dobbins. Yeah. See y'all later. Dale exits the chat. What's up, Ron Dobbins? Demco AD 20 XL. I wonder, do they have anything that isn't a YouTube video on it? Yeah, the critter pattern's pretty neat. Fook Doozle in the house. What's up, Fook? Does he even have the See, I don't think this is it. KnivesShipFree MG 8020 double wide XL. Is that the no, right? I don't think that's the that says AD20 double wide XL. I don't think that's the actual XL though, is it? Night's Edge, I picked up the Null Raiden. Awesome, man. I know the Voodoo's awesome. I've never handled the Raven, the Raiden, but the Voodoo is pretty cool. Missed all the fun today. Yeah, you missed a pretty good amount of technical glitches, especially in the earlier part of the live.
It ain't got no gas in it.
No, I can't find anything that's not a YouTube video, and I don't want to watch somebody else's YouTube video on my live. I know there's a lot of them out there that would do that. Trying to buy Tri-State's prototype integral Kumu. He won't sell it to me. Ooh, love technical glitching. Well, you would have loved it this morning. I was trying to fix the audio, and it did not want to cooperate. All right, let's pull it. Good Lord, look at that. Crazy. That's insane. Man. That is an insanely large knife. Look at it. Yes, MPG. Oh, MPG. There it is here. I didn't even see it. Yeah, that thing's crazy, man. One more time. Let's get, golly. I like it. It is really big. That's, hit that thumbs up button. Appreciate that, Robin. Oh, all right. Oh shoot! How do I go back to? How do I go back to the? Uh-oh. All right, remove from scene. There we go. Well, I'm back to the table now, at least. Big Jim, member for 7 months. The cell shading, I hated it at first, to be honest with you, Nick. But the darker one, is it the Pariah? That has like the darker one. I think that one looks pretty neat. Got to run. Have a great day, gents. Big Jim, member for 7 months. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Seen the new Jack Wolf Tango knife? I have not. Give me an example. Hey, Nick Martino, can you give me an example to look at? Dugan, what's up, Dugan? Dugan stuffing things in the house. Yeah, I've been carrying this one all week. It is still it'll still slice paper, and I've definitely been cutting. I've cut wet cardboard with it. Got some rope, some wet cardboard, a lot of packages. I've definitely done some cutting with it, and that S90V is holding up pretty good. Not as edge retentive by any means as 15V, but a lot more stainless. And yeah. That'd be the Spyderco Military 2. Will complete my Spyderco military family. Should look it up. The Jack Wolf knife. Jack Wolf Tango. I don't really like Jack Wolf too much, but let's see. Need a Fred the Lug sticker. I know, right? Fred, took me a minute to get a Fred the Lug sticker. But he sent me a few of them, and the other ones are going to be in a giveaway. My 5K giveaway, actually, there's going to be a few Fred the Lug stickers. Let's see if I can pull that up on the screen. Where the hell is my screen share? There it is. Alright. Share screen, yeah. That's an S90. Made in China. S90V. Ceramic bearings. 3-inch blade. Yeah. Yeah. It's alright. What was the other one? Somebody was saying to look up. The cell shaded ones. I know Nick was talking about the cell shaded ones earlier. Maybe does DLT have those? Cell shade. And pops up auto search. They got a bunch of OTFs in it now too. Those are all out of stock, so it looks like somebody likes them. I don't really dig like the bright, like blue and orange and yellow and all that, but that one with where's it at? Medusa Stealth Gray. I think that was it. That was the one that I thought that one looks all right. It's neat how they do it. I think it is interesting. Like it in moderation. Yeah, I can definitely feel it getting old. Shades. Yeah, that one, I mean, to me, that one doesn't look bad. I wouldn't pay, you know, almost $430 plus shipping tax and everything for a definitely not in the position to pay that for a knife that looks like a cartoon. Is it not pulling up? Oh no, I gotta remember to do that. Add the scene. Yeah, there we go. See, that one's not too bad, I don't think. The rest of them are kind of like, eh. I mean, it's interesting. I guess it's good they did it. You know, somebody figured out how to do that. But and they're all sold out. But I mean, something like that, I would probably say no on that. I am back, gentlemen. What's up, Eagle Scout? Hey, Eagle Scout, a mod. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I'm about the same right there with you on that, Tommy. I mean, it's cool that they did that. You know, I think it's interesting how it looks. You know, but it's definitely not my cup of tea, I guess. Let's see, coming soon. What we got coming soon? We'll check out the DLT coming soon here real quick. Still going, yeah. The Misto water. The Misto water. What's up? What makes it water? Oh, because of the ridge light handles. Well, that's a pretty good price on that, I think, isn't it? Magna Cut is 161 USA made. Deep ocean tones of the natural element water. Just ordered one of the new Penguin glide locks. Is that the that's like the crossbar lock Penguin that's out? Hope everyone in this chat has a great day today and a great weekend too. You too, Ron Dobby. I think DVD is about 3 or 4 minutes here. DVD is about to start his live stream as well, and I think he's doing his 2K giveaway, 1 year anniversary / 2K giveaway today. Benchmade 940s, Benchmade 710. This is interesting to me. I like the bailout. I do. I like the bailout. I think the bailout's a good knife. Price, you know, notwithstanding. But the interesting thing to me is this finish that they've got here. To me, this is they're calling it battle worn DLC, which if it's like regular DLC and it's just as extremely scratch resistant and also helps with corrosion resistance, that would be pretty awesome. If it's like a Cerakote or something and it wears off, not so much. But if it's a true DLC, which they're calling it that, I think that's pretty interesting that they got that. Not a bad looking knife either, in my opinion. I actually just sent the bell out back to somebody that loaned it to me. Got to check it out for the first time. Pretty cool knife. Totally lost interest in bar and plunge locks, unless USA made plunge lock. Yeah, I'm not too big on bar locks. I mean, obviously, I guess Benchmade, they're, for the most part, they're going to be axis lock, right? But not really too big of a fan on the axis locks. Some of them are alright, though. Like the bailout was alright with the axis lock. I thought that was a good knife. Plunge locks, I mean, they're definitely not really not as I mean, they lock out, but there's a definite more chance of the lock failing than anything else, I think. The mini Crooked River, yeah, I think the mini Bedlam looks cool, but I mean, then again, the prices are, I mean, looking at to me, like if I look at Benchmades, I just have to block out the possibility of buying one. I'm just looking at it for, just to see what it looks like, because the prices are, especially, I mean, if you get a new one, the prices are nuts. Phoenix red aluminum. And looks like that's most of DLT's coming soon for Benchmade anyway. It's like they're dropping a bunch of stuff in July. No, there's some more tagged out. Tagged out looks pretty neat. LMAX Cerakote blade. See, I mean, that one's 210. That's not bad. I mean, LMAX doesn't like insanely great steel or anything, but the thing that throws me off about that one is that's Grivery for 210. I don't mind the blade finish. I like the forest green, but the Grivery is 210 bucks. Grivery, pass on that. Although it does look like a smoother Grivery than a lot of the worst to me. Not Grivery, but FRM was Hogue, the Deca. I like the Deca. It's a good knife, but the FRN that comes on it sucks. A lot of cases, cold steel, line steel, and bucks. Yeah, Vosteed's been using LMAX like a little bit lately. So I got a well, I just sent it back to Carco. The PSYOP and LMAX, and the my RS Chaos is in LMAX. And LMAX isn't a bad steel. Bunch of bucks here. I'm just breezing through these. I wonder if I haven't seen any of the spider codes on here. Did they drop already? I'm curious when the that Starmate is coming out. That one looks pretty interesting. The Terzola, the new version of the old Bob Terzola and Spyderco collab. Vehement, Rickender, Dark Washington, Blue Accents, DLT exclusive, Tactile Turn, Tactile Knife Co, upcoming drops. There's a bunch of Jack Wolf, Warlander, and really don't know. Have two older ZTs and LMAX. Yeah, LMAX isn't bad still at all. I don't know. I guess I don't know enough about it to say what it's comparable to, but it seems kind of 154 CM-ish to me. They're re-releasing a bunch of the hinders and bunch of hinder and blacked out battle black DLC. It'd be cool if they put release dates for stuff on here. It says coming soon. I don't have an image. I know BladeHQ has an image up of it. Let's see. EDC is starting up. Talk to you who aren't going over there later. The rest, I'll see you there. All right, Jim Cox. See you later, man. See Jared at Blaze Show giving knives away free. Gave someone a Herman. Damn, that's awesome, Ron Dobbins. Pretty cool. That must be like the old one, like the old one. Starmate Terzola. Coming soon. CV hollow grind. I don't know, pretty neat. I think that one looks all right. Definitely a steep price on that one there. All right, now my video for today drops in about 45 minutes. You guys definitely make sure y'all check that out. I think you'll get a kick out of the intro for the video for today. I did kind of like a little spoof of all the YouTubers and that Spyderco unboxing that I got coming out today. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, but I thought it was pretty fun to do. A couple of people kind of helped me out with that, Milton and Tommy. But pretty neat, I think. So if you want to get a good laugh at me being an idiot, definitely check out that Spyderco unboxing I got coming out today. DVD just went live. Happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. You too, Lanyard Band. And Foot saying Happy Father's Day. All right. I'm going to try to drop in DVDs too. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Always fun on Saturday mornings. Next Saturday will be my members only giveaway. Kind of a thanks to all my channel members. So definitely, if you're a member, definitely make sure to make it next Saturday morning for that. And then hopefully in the upcoming month or so, I'll be gearing up to do the 5K giveaway. Man, I can't believe it. It's crazy. So that should be pretty fun. Just unbox one of the knives from that. As a matter of fact, let me kill this. Stop sharing. Remove. There we go. This one seems like everybody liked that one more. So that one will be one of the 5K giveaway knives right there. The Mr. Eddy Knives TKE. Solid knife, man. I really like it. And along with some other pretty cool ones too. So definitely got a lot coming up. Let me, thought I removed that from the scene. This is the one I was saying. That's the one I unboxed earlier. Mr. Eddy Knives TKE. That'll be one of the 5K giveaway knives, along with 4 other knives for 5K. So excited about that. And also next week is the members only giveaway. for all my channel members. And y'all check out that. Let me know what y'all think about that Spyderco unboxing, and especially like the first 45 seconds of it. And I'm headed to DVDs, y'all. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Thank you guys and gals so much. Appreciate everybody, all the support. Been fun. See y'all again next weekend.